what are we doing today? Well, I'll tell you one thing. We're getting outside. December opened up to where it's a little chilly out here, but you know, it's nice enough to get out. Matter of fact, any excuse to get out and enjoy your cars is a pretty damn good excuse. We're at a Cars and Coffee, but this one's a little different. We're having breakfast with Santa today. Enjoying a lovely time here at the Kansas City Automotive Museum where we have breakfast with Santa. Matter of fact, I think we're going to run into Santa and talk with him a little bit. And, you know, besides asking what we want for Christmas, I'm going to ask Santa what he wants for Christmas. It'd be interesting to see what he comes up with. All right, like I've always said before, the museum does have an exhibit that changes every month, and this month, Cadillacs. Let's go take a look at some Cadillacs. Hey, I got a special person here.
Oh, Merry Christmas!
Yeah.
Good morning.
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 How are you?
Oh, you know, just got in from the poll, just running around doing some errands. Got to run to the store before we head back. Mrs. Claus wants some more cookies. She's the one that wants the cookies, not me.
So, do I get to tell you what I want for Christmas?
I mean, I already know, but just to double check. Sure,
oh, okay.
Absolutely.
I want more subscribers for my YouTube channel.
I'm Santa Claus. I'm not a miracle worker. But do yourself a favor and do hit the like and the subscribe button.
Hey,
that's the most I can do.
There you go. But how about this? Has anybody ever asked you what you wanted for Christmas?
No.
Well,
You know what Santa wants for Christmas? A day off in December.
Good luck on that.
I know, right? Merry Christmas.
You know, why have one excuse to get out and do something for the day? Enjoy the day. Take the car out, go cruise around for a little bit, or head to another event, which is what we're about to do. You know, I guess if you gotta enjoy some car stuff in the winter time, even though it's not too bad outside, doesn't hurt to be inside either. So here at Gateway Classic Cars at an annual, which in the Kansas City area would be the very first one actually, Christmas party that they have. So I'm assuming next December they'll have another annual Christmas party. Steven, you had a question.
I put the question out there to Corey. If you have unlimited funds, what car at Gateway Classic Cars in Kansas City would you buy? has to be in-house. Cannot change it. So if there's something about the particular car you don't like, that's too
You
bad.
just gotta deal with
you
it.
buy it
Yep.
as is. So
And it's got to be
in-house.
one of these cars.
Say 100 cars or whatever
What's
they
the
have there.
one car?
So now we will do a run through.
There's
and
no, oh, I got 100, I'll buy this one and this one. Nope, one
Nope,
car.
One car.
One choice. This is going to be
One
rough.
car,
So
one choice.
time to start digging. So I guess you can kind of say if you give yourself a Christmas present out of Gateway, which Christmas present would you get? Yeah, this is going to be probably, Steven, this is probably going to be the toughest thing that I'm going to have to do all day. Thanks.
Gotta make you think once in a while.
I guess so. Love these kind of cars. Don't know though. But okay, we've got some Cobra choices. I do like Cobras. Probably my favorite Ford-powered car in the '60s, right here. Cobra options. There are 3. You got a red one, a blue, and blue with the silver stripes. How's this looking for you?
I'm definitely more towards the blue. I'm not as big on the red orange.
I think the red's got chrome side pipes, stainless pipes, or black pipes. I think there's some setups on them that aren't quite where I want. Not saying they're not pretty sweet cars.
But since we have to do this without changing, we got to go with as is.
Yep.
So
Ooh, definitely kidding. Although it's cool looking. No. All right, let's I want to keep going on this one.
probably the middle Cobra if
Okay, so that's your first pick.
chose Cobra.
Ooh, a real one, sort of. It's been hacked up a little bit. Never mind. Let's keep going. Obviously, we know the other person. Well, maybe you don't know the other person, but you're not a big GM guy.
No, not
It doesn't mean
necessarily.
you would kind of count them out, though, right?
Right. I mean, there still could be the possibility that yes, I would end up GM car, but from what I've seen so far, it's not looking that way.
Yeah. I do like GM, but then Craving Cars likes cars.
I do too.
Period. So I mean,
But
as
you
far as
still
ownership,
have-
as far as
you-
ownership, though.
you still have preference on what you would own
Yeah, sure.
versus. I like them all too.
But when there's unlimited money, the preference is much wider.
exactly.
So let's look at some Trans Ams and see some Firebirds here, because you know they do have a huge selection of that too. Let's see, we've got GTA. You know, I never minded that shape. I thought that was nice, clean. Of course, this is from like Knight Rider days, if you're old enough to know that, viewers. Okay, this might become one of my first potentials here. So you've got Cobra's potential. So we've got that right there. Nice GTO, or this one next to it. We'll look at that in a second. All right, we've got. I love the color, the Judge. Judge. I don't want to judge, but it's the Judge.
But we are judging.
But it's the Judge. Yeah. Let's check out this interior though. The interior really has. The dash is looking
it
good.
does have harnesses.
It does have. I don't know. The seats might be comfortable and all, but I don't want here.
Those seats belong.
I don't want harnesses. I just want to be able to get in and drive. I don't like the steering wheel either. It's okay, actually. Now this one's a little bit different. So I think that one's older, of course, but still very, very cool. But the cool thing is it's got the right seats, it's got the right steering wheel, and if you look closely, it does have upgraded brakes. So I like the classic with the modern take. What about you?
Yeah, resto mods.
You know,
some of them are nice.
yeah. So you get like better suspension, better brakes.
Right.
So it drives better,
But I still.
but you keep the classic look. I think this basically has all the classic look. Just so you can see the wheelwood brakes. That's it.
Right.
All right, so double the lane here. We've a few more that way. Cool once again. Wide body Mustang. I actually kind of like the look of that. What, 345s in the back?
Yes, 345, 35. I think it said 20s.
That's a big tire in the back of that thing. Got an old Bullet. I think the newer Bullets are a little bit better. What do you think?
Kinda. I like the styles, like Chris's. My only thing would be not big on the saddle tan interior. If it was the black interior,
Oh.
which I know the saddle tan I think is a little more rare or whatever, or saddle interior, whatever they call it.
Yeah. I thought these were fairly muscle car looking back in their day. Maybe even more so muscle car looking than the Fox bodies. Unless you get your Fox body done up right, then well, it's very muscle car looking. What about the 60s here?
Not
Silver or gray or whatever it is actually kind of sharp.
as it sounds. I started liking 69s a little more because of Hot Wheels. They did a 69 casting.
Wait a minute. What was your least liked Mustang before?
71 to 73 Mach.
Oh, okay. He doesn't. The really slanted.
71 to 73
What's that called?
Mach.
What kind of? Just a Mach? The back? The
Mach
back?
1. Or
Just
Mach, the Mach
Okay,
1s.
the Mach 1. Okay.
The 69s are
The electric car. That's what he's talking about.
the what?
The new electric car.
Yeah.
The Mach. No, I'm just kidding.
The-
So one of my decision options isn't just the fact of liking the car, because there's too many cars here that I like anyways, but it's going to be what I feel like is going to give a decent driving experience.
Good driving experience, and by the same token, you're going to grab a little attention.
Yeah, we want something to kind of people grab
If I'm
attention.
going to spend this kind of money, if I'm going
Yeah.
to have this money to spend, I'm not going to pull down a lot and not be noticed.
Yep, there it is, right there.
I want to, hey.
So-
he's
so-
in whatever.
Which means I would think that red Mustang would be out.
Yes and no, because it's getting a little older, so it's a little more appreciated. You know?
Okay. There are a few import stuff here, like Mitsubishi 3000 GT. Now, I will say that that's the first, not that car, but a Mitsubishi 3000 GT was the first real Japanese sports car that I was in that I would have considered fast, and it was. I mean, it wasn't stock either, so it's pretty quick. So, been in quite a few since then. But other than that, a couple Z's, Jaguar XJSs. Which look really nice. It's a UAR Jaguar. That's how you pronounce it.
Do Austin Powers and Shagwire.
Jaguar. Now, Steven, I'm pretty much going to already count trucks out because I want a driving experience. So I'm not a big truck person when it comes to that. So I like them.
But none of the
That's the thing. I like them,
none
but
of
it
the
just
trucks here are done the way I would want one done, which would be a short bed Ford, Crown Vic swap, whatever, on the ground a little bit, or my Courier, something like that.
Yeah.
So,
even the Bronco, even this Bronco, something about it that it's cool, but no, I don't like the bumpers. I don't like the but I don't hate them. It wouldn't have been something I would have put on if it was me. Now,
like I said,
we're
rules, it's got to be in-house.
We're in Corvette Alley here. So.
Yes, Corvette Alley.
And a few cravers know that I like Corvettes. But is there a Corvette here for me? That's better than, or something I would choose over what else is here. So
Do
let's.
you fit in Corvettes?
Yeah. Now I don't know how old back. Now I know from 95 up.
Right.
Of course, 95 is a little bit tougher, but then once they went 97, they changed to C5. And C5 on up, I know for sure I fit, no issues. What was the thing that this in Kentucky? Was it Kentucky that this thing survived? That museum, the sinkhole. Okay, this Callaway is a survivor of the sinkhole that happened in Kentucky. Very cool. As a matter of fact, there's a lot of history with these cars that these were probably in the 80s. These were things that this Callaway was faster than your Porsches, your Ferraris, it was probably one of the world's fastest cars that you can buy that was street legal. But would it be something I would choose? No, because someone decided to get that Callaway in an automatic. Sorry. but that kind of car, would you not want to stick?
I prefer
manual?
stick cars anyway.
Right.
I like being able to change gears when I want. There's times that automatics are nice if you're a long crew, but if you're out using the car, I'm going to go to track day. I'm going to go hit Harlan Park Road course. I want to stick.
Or how about just a nice back road cruise?
Back roads. I want. So I can drop the gear and stay in my power band where I want it.
Okay, so like you like trucks, but you're not seeing one set up the way you would want it. Right. That's kind of how I'm feeling right now about the Corvettes.
Right.
Unfortunately.
And like I said, once again, in-house. You can't get it and go modify.
Right. Nope. You can't. Gotta leave it as is. Gotta leave it as is.
At least, if we had money.
Until it breaks down.
At least till later on. But,
last row for us, right? This is the last row. This is the last row. We're just gonna say last row because it is. It doesn't matter if it's the last row or not. I'm the one who's editing. I can make it the last row. So we got some Camaros here. We got some 60s Camaros. We've got full resto mod.
69.
Only probably bottom end resto mod, but still classic interior. And one, it's kind of in the middle on the suspension, brakes, and a little bit of the interior resto mod. Some of it still being kind of original-ish. So if I were to choose a Camaro of what's here, it'd probably be one of these. I think I'm going to count the full resto mod out already because there's something about it I don't.
This one's not terrible.
Let's take a look. Last lick of GM over here. We've got some Chevelles. We've got some Chevelles. There's a Chevelle. You talked about dime a dozen.
Yep.
Chevelles. We've got Chevy 2, which is basically a Nova. That's a Nova, right?
Nova. So by the same token, we had posed a question to another person roaming here.
Yes.
Don, and instantly, boom! This was his choice out of the cars you've seen here today.
The '66 Chevy Nova 2 Super Sport. That, as of right now, this particular car is going for $55,500.
So,
and it's Don's if he has an unlimited supply of money and he's picking one car out of this place. That's right.
We need verdicts.
We do.
We need verdicts.
We have, so we've got someone who picked this Nova over here. We also have someone that picked Mini.
True.
Like before
BMW.
Before BMW Mini. But what about for you and I?
I kind of like the 69. A little different. Not my favorite. Kind of like the 96. I know you all think.
So far you're 100% more than you're supposed to be. Okay, go ahead.
What do you mean 100%?
Like choice-wise, you've got two.
No, but I haven't said what the final verdict is.
I know. And what?
And by the same token, I do like they got the old Fairlane.
Oh, did you guys see that? You guys see that? Focus. That car right there. Sharp-looking car, yeah? It is also a sport coupe.
Granted, it's a lot of what I wouldn't really like. It's too high. It's red interior. But
well, maybe it smoked a pound of grass before showing up today. All right, no, but what is it? Come on. So what we got?
I think.
Did you cut? Is Cobra out?
Kind of, because once again, I still kind of think they're a little more dime a dozen. I mean, they're out there. There's all the kits. You still got to kind of do something. You're going to get noticed as soon as you roll in, but you're still going to be like, oh, look, another
Probably
Cobra.
Sound nice, rumble, blah, 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 yeah.
So I think just kind of be different, a little different.
Well, we got a 128 gig card here.
Got the 69.
He's going with the 69. Let's go take a look at the 69. Okay, personal preference for myself, that's not a bad choice. That is a sharp, but here's the cool thing is I still feel like they modernized a little bit of the driving experience, but kept the classic look.
Right.
Like a little bit bigger tire, or wheel, I mean. A little bit fatter tire probably than stock, maybe close to the same. But the rims are bigger, maybe better brakes.
No, I think those are great.
Might be original still. What about the engine?
Pretty much probably.
Is it still the?
It says 350.
It says 350. Okay, so what we have is a 1969 Ford Fastback Mustang with the 351 crate engine, probably, maybe.
Don't know. Could be 347.
Could be 347. Okay, Crated
Literally
of
just
some
says
type.
crated. So we're buying.
Would you
unknown-
suppose more power than probably stock?
I would
Without really.
presume, but it might have been
And it's
just.
a manual, right? Oops.
Nope, it's an automatic.
Oh, it's automatic. But the color's nice,
Hadn't actually.
and it's going for a low, valuable price
of $90,000.
of $90,000. So Stevens, presuming that it's possible the first day he takes us out and drives it, after he spends his $90,000, that the louvers from the back window might fly off, might accidentally lose them on the highway.
I still bought it as is.
Now,
So, Mr.
question-
Craving Cars
whew.
is down to you.
Now, what I'm
You-
trying to
you
get
see-
to, what I'm
you-
expecting here. So whatever I pick out, I'm hoping that someone, a viewer, has one that's going to donate to me, so we can make it the official Craving Cars mobile.
Yeah. Hold your breath on that one. So, Mr. Craving Cars,
Okay.
it has come to you. What is your verdict?
Okay. Multiple reasons what we got going on here. Fun to drive, fun to look at. Could drive a crowd, and pretty much any gas station you pull up to, someone's gonna be like, "Hey, dude, nice car, man." I mean,
So-
maybe not quite like
so-
that.
I can foresee that Corey's going with the opposite of my choice. The
very-
opposite
it's
model,
very possible.
make, everything.
What would not be? What would be better? Now,
So this will just entice.
here's the thing. I've got
the
I
Craving
think I've got
Car
it boiling
thing.
down to two here.
So you already figured Craving Cars is import domestic. So I can kind of foresee that this is now going to be the Ford versus Chevy thing. I could be wrong
Could
because
be.
he has not made his verdict yet. But
don't know.
considering where we walk back to and what what
Well,
is behind us,
I really thought Steven was going to go with that one. All right, I made my decision. Decision has been made. Hi, I'm Corey from Craving Cars, and my unlimited cash valued car at Gateway Classic Cars for the one vehicle that I would take is going to be the '69 Chevrolet Camaro, priced at $130,000. And the reason, it's a Z28, so here's the cool thing about it. I love the classic look, I love the classic cars, but I want the drivability of something a little bit more modern though, because on the back roads and all that stuff can be fun. So this one's been upgraded. We've got better brakes, suspension, fatter tires and bigger rims. The interior's been slightly upgraded. The Recaro seats don't look too out of place, if you know what I mean. They're not like you can tell if someone will look at them. They may not realize that they're not something that was an option back in '69. Steering wheels look good. The dash looks good. The gauges are all right, but I can deal with them. And other than that, the red with the white stripes looks pretty sharp. So I don't know. Was our picks? Was it predictable? Was that something that you guessed once you saw the one pick? Would you see the other one? I don't know. You tell us. Comments below of cars that you know were there. If you were at the event or something that you might have seen in the video, what would you have picked? It's curiosity. Let us know. So whatever it is that gets you out this holiday season, just get out. Get out. Take your cars. Take advantage of all the nice days you can, the weekends, your days off, or whatever it is. Find an event to go to, or just go for that cruise. But either way, happy holidays from everybody here at Craving Cars. And to all you cravers out there, keep craving.